Hey everyone, this is Lucky7DX and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Party DS again. We just shut off boss mode, and as promised I will be doing story mode today. However, just realized there's proof that I went to the gallery in between videos, oh no! But basically, I'm gonna shut off story mode up until the boards actually start, then I'm gonna quit, and what's gonna happen is the gallery actually has all the cutscenes in story mode, so I'm going to show all the cutscenes in story mode, so basically if you don't want to know those, then don't look, because spoilers. But I'll just go through like story mode up until the first board. The reason I'm not playing story mode, the reason I didn't do story mode is because basically you play 10-turn versions of all the boards, and the computers are like mega super easy mode, and it's really boring, which is why I've only done it twice, because it's really boring. So don't expect me to do it, is what I'm trying to say. I've basically shown it off. Just interject my 20-turn games where the thing should be. Sure, we'll go with that. Anyway, plus it's annoying because you have to win. If you don't win, you have to do it all over again. It's just blah blah blah. So we're gonna do a new game. Screw you, Toad. I'm just gonna overwrite your shit. Because no, I don't know. No, I don't care for you, Toad. Don't phase me, Toad. I'm gonna be Daisy because this is Daisy's week. Because I don't know. So these are all the sayings you pick when you're starting the story mode. Then you get the plot. Where basically the plot's like, hey, there was a night one time, and once again, random celestial magical objects from the sky happen, because there's so many of the Marioverse. How many magical stars and comets and pieces of shit fly down from the sky and cause plot lines? I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous, but sky crystals. And then, you know, Mario's like, no, this is a terrible idea, because yes, of course Bowser will apologize. This is totally legit. Apparently DK also is interested in this. DK, why are you not a playable character? Why did you betray the Mario Party series, DK? You're terrible, DK. Gosh darn it. It looks like some yummy food. Bowser wine! That's not poisoned! No. Oh look, it's a trap! That was surprising. And then of course, once again, Bowser has some magical, mystical rod, again, that shrinks everyone, which is why everyone's like super small in the game. Basically, the plot is everyone's tiny. Not very surprising, but there's 5 sky crystal things, and we need to get the pieces of the sky crystal. We're flung far away, and we need to save the world. That flower's giant. So that's basically the plotline for Mario Party DS. Indeed. Because, and of course, they're like, let's compete with, you know, instead of working together to become big again and saving the world from imminent destruction and doom, let's compete with each other and be a bunch of douchebags, because that makes perfect sense. So, basically, they're making it through Bowser's Castle. You go through all the 5 boards on your way back to Bowser's Castle, and you help people along the way. The first person you help is Wiggler, who's, he's busy being small. And obviously the bosses that we fought, the 5 bosses, will be tormenting 5 certain, well actually 4 certain characters, because the 5th one doesn't count because it's Bowser's Castle. But the bosses are basically tormenting characters, and we need to stop them along the way. To be a superstar, and then basically you gather stars, use the powers, and then you basically that flimsy logic for why they compete with each other, because I don't know, just give him to Mario. He does all the work anyway usually. He's pretty good at this by now. And then you end up playing, like I said, a turn-turn version of the game. The board is the same, as you can see. You just play a 10-turn version of the game, which is not very exciting. So you know what? Can I leave? Fine. Gosh, game. Why you gotta be like this, game? Why can't you be nice, game? Why can't you just let me leave? I don't want to be here anymore, game. I have cutscenes to show off, gosh darn dang it. That was terrible. Can I leave yet? No? I get to see that the stars over here? Cool, game. Now I'm leaving. Go, Yoshi. Go play a game that will never ever exist. Have fun. Sure, I would like to quit. Yes, I would really like to end the party. We do not party here on Lucky7DX channel. No siree. Anyway, all of the cutscenes are in the gallery, which is something I haven't really got a chance to show off yet. So we're gonna go through all the cutscenes. And basically I'm gonna make a third video after this, and I'm going to have like a sort of Okami-den-esque video where I go through the collection, all the lore. There's Mario Party DS lore, yes. So we'll have that to look forward to if lore is your thing, I suppose. But I'm gonna try to go through all 4 of these in this actual video, but we'll go through the cutscenes first because we're technically covering story mode. So Eek, we're tiny, we've done. Pounce on the Piranha Plant, we've just seen as well. So we're gonna start with Wiggler's present. There's like how many of these? There's like 12 of these. So Wiggler, what's your so basically? Imagine we just went through Wiggler's garden, we beat the Piranha Plant. Then basically, Toad is for some reason our character right now. Hi Toad, how's it going, Toad? You're apparently the victor after all. So you get a Sky Crystal, basically. Obviously, 5 Sky Crystals, you get a Sky Crystal every challenge. That's not surprising. You head out to the next challenge, which would be, obviously, Toadette's music room. So, you head over here to the music room, and obviously, Hammer Bro will be causing problems for Toadette, who is having a horrible time, apparently. Why don't you just try it? Why don't you go save the day, Toadette? You're like the only legitimate character left at this point. Everyone else is tiny. So, basically, Hammer Bro is beating up my musical instruments. What a jerk! He's just like, I'm gonna have this hammer, and I'm gonna beat a drum! Except that's actually what you're supposed to do with a drum. I'm gonna beat a cello! Why do you have so many musical instruments anyway, Toadette? This is what I would like to know. And obviously you get this cutscene with the little, like, action poses thing every time. I love the top one because it looks so very not intimidating. It's just so very not intimidating. So then you do Toadette's music room, you beat the Hammer Bro, and then you go do, you get Toadette's present, and she's like, I'm happy! And she gives you another Sky Crystal, which are always so oddly shaped. Seriously, shapes, how do they work? So you get 2 down and blah blah blah. And then next is obviously DK's stone statue, which, spoilers, that's actually DK because Drybones is a dick. This should not be surprising to any of us. So you head to DK's stone statue next, and Diddy's like, oh no, things are terrible because basically DK is now a statue. And Drybones did it because somehow Drybones now has the power to do that. So we help Diddy and DK in this one by beating Drybones. It's pretty predictable, I suppose. So then you do DK Stone Statue, a 10-turn game there, you beat Drybones, and then you get this one. How predictable. And then, oh no, he broke! Oh, actually he's alive. So DK becomes back to normal, Diddy's all nice and happy. And you get a Sky Crystal because Diddy just happens to have one. They just all happen to have Sky Crystals, and we just happen to, because, you know, plot, cliche. Then DK's going for food. DK, you glutton, you. Come play games with us again, DK, we miss you. Anyways, save Koopa Crag! I like to call him Old Koopa. It's better. But Kamek's library basically has Koopas in peril. And, well, basically, so Koopa's like, oh no, I have a problem. My granddad's a book. Well, that's unpleasant, Mr. Yeah. Dag nabbit. Anyways, so then obviously you have to help Koopa out by fighting Kamek. So then you do that. Which suddenly is his library. Why isn't it Koopa's library? Naming scheme just completely switched on us. And then obviously you get the 4th Sky Crystal from Koopa. By, that book was musty, indeed. Oh, we're so tiny! Look at us, we're so tiny. How do we hold these? Are the Sky Crystals just like, they are like ridiculously tiny. Okay, did like they get shrunken down for some reason? So Bowser has the final Sky Crystal, as we know. They stole ours because he's mean. And because we didn't think, oh, maybe this dinner party could possibly be a trap. I don't know. So then you head to Bowser's castle, obviously, for the final board of story mode. Bowser's pinball machine. I don't know why Toad is the person who... I know Toad's like the last person I did, but I guess Daisy didn't count or something. Anyways, so... Yeah, we're being tiny is kind of a bit of an awkward situation. So Bowser captures us, and he puts us in his pinball board because that's apparently a thing. Because I don't know, if you're a villain and you have your arch nemesis, you know, I would want to put them in a pinball machine too. That is clearly far better of a solution than, you know, killing them or imprisoning them. No, just put them in a pinball machine where they can just get stars and be perfectly fine. Clearly, Bowser has his priorities in order. Clearly. So you beat, basically, you beat the Bowser's pinball machine, and, basically, yeah, go to challenge Bowser, and DK and Diddy show up, and DK beats him up out of food purposes, and thus breaks the thing, and then stuff happens. DK, I guess you're actually, I suppose it's a good thing we're not a part of this game, because you saved our lives and made everyone big again. So, plot cliche is plot cliche, but then you have to fight Bowser afterwards with his Megamorph belt, and we've already seen this before we did that fight. So that's what happens there. And then you have the final cutscene of the game after you beat Bowser. We put him under rope because obviously being a giant turtle, rope is his eternal weakness. Clearly. And then we take his Sky Crystal because, well, it was our Sky Crystal. You stole it from us, Bowser. Come on. And then obviously the 5 Sky Crystals form perfectly together to make Captain Planet. Clearly. Clearly. Look, it's Earth, Wind, Water, Fire, and Heart! The best of all the superpowers. I never really saw that show. And it turns into a DS! Okay, and then you actually unlock Triangle Twisters. Gee, thanks, game. It's not like I already had that. That's apparently Triangle Twisters is the Sky Crystal, and that's something we're going to see actually next week in the final series of Mario Party DS videos, is basically, and Bowser all along, all he wanted to do was uncover Triangle Twisters, and then he's gonna let us play. Mario, stop being nice to Bowser. You invite him to cart games and parties and whatnot, and then he just kidnaps the princess. When are you gonna learn that you can't be nice to people? Sounds horrible now that I say it like that. And then everyone became friends. The end. Until Bowser was like, oh wait, I'm evil, and kidnapped Princess Peach. And then everything was terrible. And also, DK and Diddy ate everything, because they're monkeys and they like to eat food. And there you have Mario Party DS's plot in a nutshell. This has been story time with Lucky7DX. I don't know where to go from there. Yeah. That's a thing. Anyways. To wrap up this video, I'm gonna go ahead and show off other stuff in the gallery that's not part of the collection. First of all, you get your high. You can go over here to see all your high scores. So I guess I can just quickly go through all the high scores I've gotten. Look at that. They have like a staff best as well. How many staff bests have I beat? I've beat that staff. No, I haven't beat that staff best. I'm pretty sure the computers beat that staff best. I'm pretty sure the computers get like well over that staff best record. I'm calling this kind of questionable here. I'm pretty sure I think that's maybe that's about what the computers get. Maybe the expert computers get the staff best records. That could be a thing. I am not better than the staff best for Domino Effect. Surprising. I am terrible at this game. I'm also terrible at this game. Man, the staff best records are... Oh! I got this one! Look at that! I got this. I beat the staff best in roller coasters. People can mash the A button really fast. I still think the expert computers probably are like... They're like at that rate right there, which is ridiculous. I'm not terrible at that. Oh, I beat this one! I beat Soil Toil. That's pretty pro. Very close on this one. I beat Sprinklers? Scalers? Really? I suck at that game, though. I beat Hangar Management, too. Surprising. And I beat Bucket as well. And I beat... Oh, wait. No, that's a different game. Never mind. And then Score Shuffle. You get your highest scores ever. So, 7,942. This is the practice one I did a long time ago, or right before I recorded it. Look at that score. I got 2,000s and just aced everything else. Very, very solid score. Then you get your boss bash mode. We saw that earlier today already. So, and then you get your puzzle mode. I guess I can just preview. These are all the different puzzle games that we're going to be playing, and as you can see, I don't really do puzzles very much because I don't have any scores. So, like, I don't do this whole puzzle thing very much. But, that's that for you. Then you also have your sound test feature, which I guess we can show off. While Luigi is dancing, is it someone different every time? Because I believe when I was looking into it earlier, it was Luigi. And now it's Wario, so I guess it is someone different every time. That's interesting. So you have, you know, all your songs and whatnot. Very interesting song there. So you get like all your story mode songs going on here and whatnot, and then you have all your game fresh as mint. Very clever name. So you get all your minigame songs here. Ah! Yes. Anyways, you get your draws and your new records and your bosses and your duels and your blah and your blah and your blah and your blue. And then you have your sort of miscellaneous ones. So, isn't showing up the sound test option very exciting? Hey! That's the theme song. And then you get like, music, can you stop? You're very loud and you're obstructing the sound. Thank you. Anyways. And then you also, for every character, you get their voice collection. So you have your happy, you have your sad, you have your superstar, you have your yeah, and you have your ouch. Very exciting. What does Yoshi do? Yoshi! So happy. I had to. I would have heard that if Waluigi didn't suck and everything bad happened to me! Anyways. I'm bitter. And then there's, you also get an option where you just see what's part of every minigame set. So obviously you see all the minigames and all, and you can see which ones are qualify for simple, which would be anything that doesn't have the stylus or the mic, really. Or is it? Actually, no, these still use the stylus. I don't know the criteria for simple. Then obviously no mic is just anything with that doesn't use the mic, so like all 5 mic minigames are just not in here. So that's really everything to do with the gallery. Except for collection, but there's so much stuff to do in collection. It's going to be kind of like that Okami Den video where I just show text for like 15 minutes. So I'll just throw that in another video after this one. If you guys want to check that out, go ahead. You don't have to. It's probably kind of boring, so I don't expect you to. But be a trooper and do it anyway. I don't have anything to do it for. Just do it because. So this is like 70X signing out again, blah, blah, blah. I will see you guys for more Mario Party in just a second again.